Alright guys, so today we're going to be reviewing How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Honestly, a book that every single one of us needs to read. If you're a human, if you talk to people, if you relate to anyone, if you have to hold any type of conversation, you need this book in your life. Alright, so who is this book for? Honestly, I would recommend it mostly to entrepreneurs and business owners, but in general, it really is for every single human being. Why do I say this? Because we all need to interact with other people. And this book is almost entirely common sense, but it's common sense that it's not so common. Not that many people actually apply the things that are in this book. And with what's in this book, you can literally fill in on your own very own personality, who you are, so that you can relate to other people. And the most important skills that it's going to teach you is making better impressions, communicating with people better, being more likable, and networking better. Networking, super important for business owners, entrepreneurs. All right, so this book is actually broken up into many tips and different procedures and stuff to how to communicate with people, listening, talking, how to approach people, a million different things, a million different tips. But it's actually broken down into three separate things, which is being likable, so that people actually like you, people enjoy having you around. Number two would be avoiding conflict, which is a huge one, because that's honestly the main thing. If you're able to avoid conflict, you're able to build relationships and you're able to actually get along with people much better. And third of all, influencing people so that you can actually make a difference in the people around you and get them to do the things that you want to do for your very own benefit. All right, guys, so part one is being likable, having people actually love having you around and appreciate you around. So in this section, the first thing, one of the most important tips, I'm just gonna get the biggest, most important tips and just bring them to you, tell you guys right now, because there's just so many that I can't even go through them. So first of all is give sincere appreciation, meaning give them compliments, say thanks, tell them all the things that they're doing right. Don't go ahead and tell them the things that they're doing wrong, because that's gonna create conflict. That's on the other section. But give sincere appreciation. Tell them, oh, hey, I really like how you did this. I really like how you did that. I really appreciate this. Oh, hey, that's really nice. That's really well done. That's going to make them feel good. And you're going to make that mental connection between feeling good and you speaking. Then there's become genuinely interested. So ask questions, care about them. No, people care about themselves. They don't care about you. They don't care about anything else. They care about themselves. So let them talk about themselves. Ask them to talk about themselves. Ask questions. Listen. And finally, the most important one is listen. Listening is literally it. Like, if you're able to listen, you're able to remember so many things. You're able to remember their names, which is huge. You're able to ask more questions so that you can get them talking more. You can show them that they care. You can actually learn from them, and you can gain information from them that's gonna give you the ability to actually influence them later on, so that you can use them to your advantage. So whatever you want them to do, whether or simply just if you want them to be your friend, or you want them to be your business partner, you want them to be your investor, whatever you need, if you're able to listen, you're able to get information from them that you can later use to your very own advantage. Alright guys, so part two is avoiding conflict. This is a huge one. If you actually create conflict between you and a person, you guys are not going to be able to bond. You're not going to be able to gain that network. They're not going to like you, period. So one of the most important ones, whether or not you've read this book, you've probably heard this one. It's globally well known. Everyone has said this phrase. I've heard it since I was a little kid. It was, don't criticize, condemn, and complain. Huge. Absolutely huge. Don't criticize. Don't tell them what's wrong. Don't tell them, oh, hey, this is wrong. Don't talk shit. Like, don't go and tell them something that's wrong with them. Don't tell them they're doing something wrong, even if they are, because that's just going to bother them. They're going to feel bad about themselves, and they're probably going to get defensive and attack you back. Don't condemn, meaning don't disapprove of them. Make them feel like they're doing things right, so that they don't feel like you're treating them badly or like you're complaining about them. And don't complain. Lastly, don't complain. Don't tell them, oh, you're so this, you're so that, you're all these things, because they're just going to get defensive and they're going to attack you right back. And that's just conflict. That's all that's going to happen. There's going to be conflict. Now, that said, another one is never tell someone they are wrong. One thing to know is an opinion is never wrong. An opinion, unless it is a fact, an opinion is never wrong. An opinion is just something that the way a person feels about something, and it is never wrong. So you're never to tell a person that they're wrong. You're never to tell a person that they're wrong. Even if they are wrong, let them escape, like, let them off. Even if you're like, oh shit, I could prove this person wrong so badly right now. We've all been in this position. Like, this person's so sure about this, but they're so wrong, and you could literally just prove them wrong right now, make them look like shit. As opposed to, you just don't tell them they're wrong. Don't argue with them. Just, you know what, just let them off. Let them off easy, so that they don't they're not gonna resent you for it. They're not gonna feel bad about themselves, and they're not gonna resent you for it. So you don't create conflict between you and that person, and you can actually go ahead and create a bond. All right, guys. So part 3 is influencing people. So one huge one of them is getting people to saying yes, yes. Meaning, ask people questions. Make sure that give them an option to say exactly how they feel about something. So for example, you want someone to I don't know, you want someone to eat a burger with you. I don't know. You want someone to eat a burger with you. So then you talk to them, oh, hey, you don't really care about like how many calories you eat a day, right? No. They say no. Like yes, as in, like I say yes, as in they're agreeing with you. So, oh, you don't care about how many calories you have every single day, right? They say no. Okay, they agreed. Oh, these burgers are not really like unhealthy for you, right? They're no. Okay, let's eat one. At that point, it's like they have a stand where they don't care about the calories. They don't care about, like, they're pretty healthy burgers, so they're gonna eat them. At that point, you have allowed them to create a stand for themselves, so that they can now relate, and the choice that you want them to make seems like a logical next step. So you kind of work them towards what you want them to do. If that makes sense, you can apply that to so many different things. Another thing is, don't give orders, ask questions. So for example, if someone's doing something and you really do not want them doing that, but you don't want to tell them, hey, don't do it. They're not going to listen to you. No one likes being told what to do. So you do not just tell them like, oh, hey, do not do that. You ask them, oh, hey, are you sure that's going to work? Hey, how do you feel about that? Like, are you completely sure? Are you, like, ask questions to kind of guide them with questions. That way they feel like they're being able to make their very own decisions, as opposed to you tell them, hey, don't do that, hey, do this, hey, do that. So you're actually asking questions to guide their actions and actually influence them to do the things that you want them to do. All right, guys, so some final thoughts. I honestly think every single human on earth needs to read this book. There's a reason that this is one of the best sold books in ever. Has sold millions of copies, over 70 years in print, 75 years in print. Like, this book is extremely known for a reason. It is a book that every single person needs to read, and the world would honestly be such a better place if every single person did read it. If you're interested in networking, if you're interested in getting better at talking to people, improving relationships with your families, with your friends, doing a million things, this is the book to get. I honestly think that no matter if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, or just any random human person, you need to read this book. Absolutely. Alright, guys, so there's way too much information in this book for me to put in this video, so I did make a downloadable file. Make sure to check it out. It's in the link in the description. Go and download that right now. It's completely free. It's going to give you at least 90 to 95% of the content in this book, one of the most important books. You need to go and get that completely free. Link in the description. Go check that out now. Out.